This is our Salemville Amish blue cheese. It's going to come in a full wheel. I've already cut this one in half. What we're going to do is unwrap it, and we'll quarter the wedge. It's really crumbly, so be careful with that. And we're going to cut this into thirds. So go ahead and just kind of mark it like that. Take your third. Now what you do is wrap these guys up. And you take your quarter like that. Basically we're going to cut this into 4 equal wedges. And that's how you cut that cheese. You're basically just going to take that one, and it's going to sit right there. So now what you should do is all the extra pieces that you've cut, put each one into a deli for your next, then you'll have enough for your next 3 cheese plates. Right. Next one is our 4-year aged Widmer cheddar. This one is really crumbly. So basically we're going to take about a 1/2-inch slice, like so, and then all we're going to do is break it up into small chunks. All right, we don't want huge pieces, we want nice small shareable bite-sized pieces. We'll be looking for 1.5 ounces. Right there. That one's just going to go on your plate. Right there. Next we have our Triple Creme Brie. Indulgence is the brand. It's going to come in a full wheel. I've already cut it in half. Basically you're going to quarter it out. Wrap this piece, set it aside for later. And then each of your wedges are going to be about 3/4 of an inch on the back end. All right, so we're just going to cut it into nice thin wedges. It's helpful to use a damp or warm knife. Our goal here is we're shooting for about a 2-ounce piece. Going to be a little big. It's going to fit on your board. About there. Alright, next we have our manchego. It's the same manchego you're all used to using. I've already cut the rind off of the outside and then cut it into 1/4 of the wheel. Basically with this one we're going to cut this into 4 pieces. Going to start with the first one just like this. This you can wrap up, set aside, save this one. Now I'm just going to take this down into 4 more pieces this direction, and then for each serving we're going to cut one of those in half. I recommend cutting them in half to order. That way they're not going to dry out as much. The rest of them you can just kind of set aside again in your delis and then save them for your next cheese plate. This is going to go on your board right there. Next cheese is our Donné Farms Chèvre goat cheese. Basically what we're going to do here is we're going to cut about a 1-inch hole in the corner of a bag, and we're basically going to pipe it down to that end. So what you can do is you can kind of roll it up, squeeze it, get yourself a nice piping area, and we're trying to get to 1.5 ounces. So we'll just give her a little squeeze. There we go, pretty close there. Then you have your little wheel there. You're just going to break it in half, set it right right here, kind of stand one up over the other, just like that. And then to finish it, take your Bear Honey, and we're just gonna drizzle over the top of it, kind of side to side, so you can create a little bit of pooling down on the edges. All right, our salami, it's really nice. It's gonna come all sliced and ready for you in this little pack right here. You need to get 3 boards out of each pack. I went ahead and I've counted them so we know how much of each. So the first one is our, we're gonna start with our Italian dry salami here. This one's gonna get 6 pieces. There should be about 18 total slices in each pack. We'll kind of line those, stack those 6 up like this, and arrange them in this corner, like so. Then we'll take one of our larger ones. This is the Calabrese. Calabrese is a little bit spicy. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. We're just gonna kind of arrange those leaning on here to give it a little bit of height. Nice and full like that. Then we'll go back to our other one. This is Soprasetta, 6 of these. Same deal, that's gonna go right in the corner there. That. And then the last one's just our Genoa salami. This one is going to get 5 pieces. There's only 15 slices in this one. And again, trying to get a little bit of height out of it when you stack it on there. Looks real nice like that. Then with the remainder of the package of salami, since it's already open and we don't want to dry it out, you can go ahead and create a set. So we'll do our 6 of these. Six of these. 5 of those. 6 of those. Now you're all ready for your next one. Now we're going to finish out our board. We're going to grab our cherry jam. It's getting just 1 ounce. You can use a spoon, or if you have a purple scoop or something, it's basically going to go right in the middle of your plate, right there. Mustards, we've got our creamy Dijon mustard, our pickled mustard seeds, and our whole grain mustard. It's basically about a half a teaspoon of each. You kind of put them right on the top and 3 little rows there. What I would do is put the 2 mustards that kind of hold up on their own on the outside, like that, and then you can finish, try to drain it a little bit with your pickled mustard seed, and that will fit right down in the middle, and now the others will kind of hold it in place. Next, have our olives, basically the same portion of olives as we put on our hummus plate. It's going to go right here, basically a full ramekin of those. And then the same thing with our mixed nuts. That can go right next to the olives. It's okay if they're touching a little bit, they're both salty. It's gonna go right there. There you are, your cheese plate's finished.